All right. We're back. Just Offside podcast. And today, me and Mike are joined by a special guest. Mike, we know we've been excited about this one. We've been waiting to get this guy on.
We
But
wrote it
he's,
down, wrote it down early
yeah, we
on.
wrote down early. But no, this is my boy, Liam Fraser. We got in today, Columbus Crew midfielder and Canadian international. Liam, what's good, bro? Long time. What's good?
What's
What's good?
happening, man? I'm happy to be here, man. Like you said, it was a long time coming, but I'm happy it's here and I'm happy we're doing it.
For sure, for sure. We had to, bro. We had to.
You
We
know,
had to, man. But yeah, we gotta get into it, bro. Of course, you've had some great success over the last couple of years with the national team. You guys are in the midst of World Cup qualifying, man. So, like, talk to us a little bit about that experience for you over this last couple of years and your first World Cup qualifying experience.
yeah, man. Like I've got this question a lot from people just saying like, "Oh, your national team you guys are looking good right now," and like it looks like right now, like it's something special. But like, obviously, you guys, it's not like you guys have seen it for the past couple of years. Like
Yeah,
this isn't something that just happened, you know. Like we didn't just walk into qualifiers and we were a good team.
exactly.
So like I think from the start of John coming in and like bringing guys in and people starting to want to come to national team camp and be a part of it, that's kind of when that whole mentality of, man, like this could be a special group started
Yeah.
happening. And that was my first camp in Spain with also with Ash, with everyone.
What year was that for you? Your
That
first
was 20
two
that
years
was
ago?
2018
Oh,
2018.
yeah, that's what, 3 years ago. Okay, and it was in Spain.
And yeah, it was in Spain.
Okay.
And I think even there was a little bit like, oof, like
Yeah,
there's some players.
yeah,
And obviously we've grown throughout the years and got better and played bigger games and won bigger games.
hmm
But nah, man, like to see the growth and to see the transformation of the team and the progression of the team like so rapid,
yeah,
like crazy to be a part of. But to also like kind of like step back sometime and like see it, it's like, holy man, like
bro. It's sick, bro. Like,
playing in big games and big
yeah,
stadiums and big occasions, like it's cool, man.
that's
It's
dope,
cool,
bro.
man.
Yeah, because even like I remember watching in when you guys had the Gold Cup, not even having a full strength squad, and I remember texting Ash and I saw you playing against the US. I'm like, bro, Liam is like finding himself, bro. I'm like, I love to see, bro. That's awesome, though, man. Yeah. So how has it been, bro? How was the games in the Mexico? How was that for you? Azteca.
It was a crazy experience. Like I went there with TFC in 2018 as well for Champions League, and I didn't play. And so I think just having, like, you guys know, it's football. There's always like stadiums. It's like the mecca of football. And
Yeah,
like San Siro is one of them. Like for me, Wembley is one of them. But
yeah,
Azteca is one, definitely.
of course.
And even to play just 15, 20 minutes there, it was just like holy, like it just gives you a bit more of like you want more, you keep
Yeah,
wanting more. And so I think that's like the addiction to football for some people, like including me. Is just like there's always that one more like experience you want or like feeling you want, and that was one of
yeah,
them chasing. So that was awesome, man.
bro.
You almost you almost scored in that
Almost
one as
scored
well.
that too, bro.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
god, bro! I was jumping out of off the couch, bro. I was
That
like,
was
yeah.
huge,
Oh.
man. I thought, I really thought, bro.
Yeah, that was good though, man. No, and then obviously you guys came back too. How's that environment at home?
It's
Like,
crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy.
that was sick. I got to be there, bro. It was unbelievable.
It's crazy, bro. Like I honestly, well, without a doubt, it was the best atmosphere for a national team
Yeah,
game
yeah,
in the history of Canadian football.
100%.
But like that was just mad. Like it was mad. Like the city came out. I heard that like the Leafs didn't sell out, but
Yeah,
our game did, which was like 30K or
yeah,
whatever. And I was like, man, like people are really taking notice, as they should.
Yeah.
But I think to go there, put that performance there too, that was like such a big step.
bro. It was a big step, man. That was a great night, bro. Great to see, and obviously scoring the big 4 goals at home, like
Awesome.
that was crazy, crazy.
You
People
couldn't have like written it better,
honestly, yeah, exactly. I think that's just getting a lot of more fans in behind the squad, and hopefully now in Edmonton, just exact same thing.
That's all it
Exact
is.
same thing.
You gotta use that to
That's
our
dope.
advantage.
Of course, bro. So, Brent, where did soccer start for you? Because you grew up in Toronto.
So I was born and raised in Toronto.
Yeah.
So I was playing in Leaside,
Okay.
and then I moved to Waterloo, Kitchener.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was playing for in like Kitchener minor soccer for a bit, Waterloo minor soccer, until I was probably about 7, 8.
Okay.
And then my dad's job got transferred to Vancouver. So I was,
Okay.
yeah. So I was playing in Vancouver from like 2005, 2013. So until I was about 14, 15 years old. And there I was with like the Whitecaps pre-residency. So like kind of just before you take it a step into like a bit more of a pro environment. That's where I was. Like just the academy. And then as soon as my dad's job got transferred back to Toronto in 2013, that's when it kind of just like I moved directly from Whitecaps to TFC. And then that kind of was exactly where my whole like, TFC career started when I was like 14, 15.
So how long were you with Vancouver for?
I want to say like 5 years, 4 years in the academy.
Was there a big difference between youth like stuff you experienced there and with TFC?
For sure. Like
the academy stuff,
Yeah, I think for one that you notice a lot. I think it's changed a bit, but the diversity in football in Toronto is literally like night and day than it was in Vancouver. Like it was literally just white kids, maybe an Indian, an Indian kid. And that was it. Like
that was it out there.
There was rarely any Asians who played. There was rarely any like black guys who played.
Yeah, really.
And then as soon as I made the flip over Toronto, it was literally like 7 out of 11 on my on my starting lineup were black, and I was like, this is new to me. But like,
true.
It doesn't make a difference. But the one thing you do see is like physically, they're more like they're grown, you know.
Yeah.
Like me, I remember I was 15 years old. I was pinched, bro. you know, and like I'm getting bodied or like
bro.
Like, okay, well then you gotta like change your game a little bit. But that definitely, like, I don't think you guys would understand how crazy it was when I look back on it now. How like the lack of diversity it was.
Because I'm sure you experienced it too when you're at the academy. Like we would know, like obviously being in that environment. First, when you see when players come on in trial and you look maybe in the first like 10, 15 minutes if this guy's going to last or not, you would know right away. Because you like talk about that physicality and how it was. The environment wasn't there, bro. So yeah, 100% understand that for sure. Who were your first coaches at TFC when you came?
My first coaches was Michael Stefano.
Yeah, I remember little Mike.
Mike Stefano, that's my day one. I love that guy.
Yeah, good guy.
Anthony Caps,
bro.
OG. Stuart Neely came in for a bit.
Yeah,
Stuart Neely, he had a role at Vancouver, then came to coach at Whitecaps a bit, and then it just went to JB as my TFC2 coach.
JB.
The Don.
JB, bro. So who you guys were playing League One, and whether you're in the academy?
We played OISL 1 year, just dominated.
I was gonna say the competition for you. How was it for you guys?
It was like you need, like, I think at that age where like your team is that good and you have like that good individuals, it's all about like the difference playing kids your age and the difference playing men is so different. Like when you're very good 17, 16-year-old, switch it to a men and there's that like intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Like maybe a guy has a beard and that it's true though, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're that young? Yeah. 100%.
So then we went to League One and then played a season in there, won, and then went to just USL.
The USL. Okay. So what year would you sign your first contract with TFC2?
I was 16 or 17. I forget. 2000 and I can't remember.
And how was that? How was the USL? What was that league? What are your memories from that league?
It was good. Like I think when you are that 16, 17, it's definitely good. But now I think like for kids who are at Toronto, like playing in because they're not in USL now. They're in the one below USL.
Yeah, right. Okay. So
if you're my age or around my age playing in that, I think that's like difficult mentally to be in and just to play. I don't think it's good. But at the time when it was the top division, when JB was there, it was a good league, man. It was a good league for you to change your game more physically, to start training with the first team and being on the bench for the first team and getting subbed into first team games.
Yeah.
And also obviously it's amazing just in terms of get minutes, you know. Like I
Yeah,
think
exactly. That's what you need, bro, at that time. Stevie
those are
playing games.
the ages, yeah, where you're it's key to development. So you need 90 minutes, you need hard games, you know, and that definitely gives it to you if that's available, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So is that like your first experience kind of starting to travel? You guys are traveling with games and on the States with that league. Was that your first experience doing that?
Yeah, I think when you're in the academy, you're doing the tournaments, right? It's not that
Mhm.
serious. Like you'll do 1-2 tournaments a year, and you go away for a week, you come back, and
Yeah,
everything else is your parents drive you to the game, whatever.
exactly.
You bus to the game, you know. It's that.
So how was that adjustment for you?
It was cool, man. Like I think that gives you your first little taste
Yeah,
as a pro. You know, a little taste. I don't know even know if it's pro, but it gives you a little taste of something where you're traveling.
yeah,
You have to kind of figure out what you want to put in your body, like for pregame, because everything's available. You have
exactly.
to be able to sleep at the right time, and I think those are definitely like you mature a bit quicker, you know,
100%.
which for me is awesome because it's like, hey, like you get a little bit of taste of like, hey, do you actually like this life or like,
Yeah,
or is it just like a thing, you know?
thing, bro. But no, I feel like they even kind of test you because I even remember like before I joined the academy, being at provincials, when we go on those trips, they'd have like structure for us like during our off time. But I remember once we went to the academy and like the first couple of trips, they just let you go. Like after training and stuff, it's like, hey, see you at whenever dinner if you
Yeah.
need, whatever. So you kind of like, oh fuck, take up all this time. You gotta be smart with what you've got to do. You want to
Oh,
be out doing all this
there.
bullshit, right?
Who was
So
there when you were there? Like Doe, Oscar.
Neil, Oscar, Ash, I'm trying to think, Stinson,
I remember him. I
uh,
hated playing against this guy, man.
Matt Stinson.
Bro, I played
Oh,
against him maybe like 3 or 4 times when he played for it was either Vaughn or Woodbridge.
bro,
When I was
Stinson
playing
was a,
in,
he was a bruiser, bro. Like the guy
holy moly, this guy just
was
like you have no business going in that. Like I have the ball, bro. Like I have the ball on my right foot. He's coming to crack me from the left. I'm like, bro, no problem. Like I understand what you're trying to do, bro. Like, come on, man.
I know, bro. He's a bro. Stinson was crazy. Stinson was crazy, man. So what I wanted to your decision to make the jump to the first team, what were the kind of talks you had with the club, your family going into that, making that big jump?
Yeah, I think for some people, there's always that conversation of do you want to do the school
Yeah.
route, or do you want to do the pro route? Like, what's your mindset at? And like, I never really had the school route at all. Like, as much as like I value like education, all that.
Yeah.
It was never something I'm like, oh, let me pursue this and like be really
Yeah.
serious about it. You know, that's just not me.
Yeah.
So I think when the offer initially came, it was kind of like, okay, perfect. Like this is like a foot in the door, you know. And I still think like that. Like I'm still on that first contract, so it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's my foot in the door, you know.
Yeah.
So it's still like an exponential way to go, but that obviously gets you into the world of pro football in the
100%.
grand scheme of things. And like I'm very like adamant on saying like that's just like a stepping stone, you know. Like I
Yeah.
feel like guys sign that first contract and think like they're the truth, like it's
That's
done,
it.
you know.
No, bro.
If you kind of leave it at that, like I don't. For me, that's not football. That's not football
Yeah.
for you to be like content with your first and you're done. You know, it's kind of
Exactly.
like keep going, keep using that. But
Was that just your mentality, is something that someone told you, or is that just something you always had in you to just know like, yeah, this is
yeah,
still gonna
like
work?
I think my pops instilled that in me, and my family instilled that in me for sure. Like that's without a doubt. They were definitely like the drivers. But like if I'm honest, like I like being taken under the wing from Ash and from Oso, it's like those two
Yeah.
guys especially. That was a big part of it. Like not to be like content with just being there, you know.
Exactly.
Like I think because me and Ash used to drive home every single day after training, right?
Yeah.
Every day, bro. Every day. Meet you for coffee at Neil.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, every day we drive home and like we kick it with Oso almost every like it was
Yeah.
like that where like they could at least like I was still young. I was 19 when I was with the team or 20 or whatever. And so like them like telling me like, hey man, like you gotta wake up. You gotta do this. You gotta stay after. You gotta keep pushing. Like as much as you might not see the light right now, if you keep pushing, it's coming. So
yeah, those are the two perfect guys. Two perfect guys
perfect.
to have. Yeah.
and they're in the same scenario as me, like being a kid from
Exactly.
Toronto and like
Yeah.
trying to make it in your own city, which is like you rarely get that. I feel.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. What do you remember from your debut?
How playing against Bastion, got lit. I saved one off the I saved one off the line. It was 2-1. It was
Yeah.
2-1. Boy, I saved one off the line. I felt like the man. I see my name in the lights, bro. 2-1 in like the 80 something.
Was that home?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No, this is my home debut. Sorry, I'll tell you about my real debut.
Yeah, tell us about both. Tell us about both. Yeah.
My home debut, I saved one off the line. Thought I was the man, bro. I was like, bro, my name is in Toronto Star, like Globe and Mail, all this stuff, right? Man's equalized like 3 minutes later. 2-2. That didn't even matter. And then my my real debut was in Colorado, right?
Yeah. Altitude.
Yo, we lost 2-0. I felt really nice. We were down 1-0. I'm balling. Give away a PK. And then I literally was like, it's not like this, man. Any other way, but like, don't give away a pen, don't get a red card, and don't score no goal. Like, those are the three for me in my head. I'm like, bro, just chill. What's wrong with you? And then give away a pen.
Was it a pen?
Me, no chance. I'm no chance I'm gonna say yes.
Who were you in the midfield with that game?
I was in so during that time is when TFC were making a deep run in Champions League. So so they split the teams kind of. So I also didn't come. I can't remember if Ash came. Seba didn't come.
Mm.
There was a big group. So I think Edgar Akeche, you remember him? Edgar Akeche, he was number 8. So. They signed him, whatever. And then there was a next. I don't know who's in the middle with me. I forget.
Was it maybe Cooper? Was Cooper there at that time? Amando Cooper?
No. Because he left after they won the championship.
Oh, true. He wasn't there.
Yeah, true. I think maybe not even Markey. Honestly, I think I might have been like a single 6 and Edgar ahead of me with I can't even remember, but like he gave away a pen, man. That's all I remember.
That's all you remember.
Faster, man. I couldn't believe it. I still can't.
That's all you remember, bro. That's funny, bro. So obviously you've had your kind of ups and downs trying to fighting for minutes with the club. So what kind of went up to your decision? Was it the club's decision, your decision with this loan move to Columbus this year?
Yeah, man. Like I think there's like everybody sees what the situation was, you know. So I don't need to say it, but just they had someone in mind that they never wanted to not be in that position, and that's okay, no problem. Like I just got to go get mine somewhere else.
You want to play, yeah.
Well, for years, you can quote me on this. For years, I asked these guys, put me on a loan. Really? Oh no, you're gonna play here.
Really?
Never ever play. Put me on loan. Every January, like teams came in wanting to do something. Yeah. Every year, these guys would shut it down. No, you're a big part. I say, okay, no problem. I believe you. So obviously, Greg leaves. New coach comes in, and like I think any player, even if you're starting every game, if you're not starting a game, it's kind of like, okay, fresh start. Like if I'm not playing, here's a chance. A new coach, let me play. And if you are playing, it's like, hey, I gotta prove myself again to a new guy. You know, that's just the reality of football. So I had the mentality, okay, no problem. Injured myself right before preseason, came back, was ready for preseason, all good, was playing great. And it was like the same story. But it was crazy because I told the coach, hey, this was the scenario. I'm letting you know I have asked a bunch of times to go on loan, and the club always says no. No matter what, they say no. For some reason, I don't know. They go, oh, no, it's not going to be like that. I'll deal with the situation. So, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So the first game we play away to Leon, and I come in
Yeah.
with like 20 minutes left. Okay, no problem. That's situation. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we play Leon at home, and we're up 3-1 or something like that, or like 2-0, whatever. And the coach looks over, and we're all warming up, and he puts in somebody. Anyway,
Yeah.
doesn't matter who. And right there, I was kind of like, "Are you kidding me? Like, you cannot be serious."
Yeah.
So right after the game, I messaged the GM, and I think he knew at the time how I felt. Because I made it very, very clear to him before. And I went up to him. I said, "I'm not doing this with you again. Like, we're not going through this again. This is impossible. Like, I want to leave like now. I gotta go." And no, this is no chance. Like, I'm not listening to you. I'm sorry. This can't happen again with you. Like it always seems like you talk a bit too much, and then when it comes to playing, there's a reason why you're not. So no problem. So I pushed it big time. Kind of like played their hand, and I want to say 2 days later, the president and GM of Columbus is my boy. Like, it's Tim Bezbachenko.
Tim Bez, right? Yeah, he's over there now. Yeah,
that's amazing. Him and Corey Ray, who used to be in Toronto as
Corey's there now too? Yeah, I know
Corey's there with Jamie. Corey's there with Jamie.
And Jamie.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, they all went. Holy.
All went. So they're my people too. They're my people. So so they come in and just say, "Hey, we'll take them on loan." And literally, I'm not even like this is not like underwhelming the situation, but they literally like saved my career in terms of like they gave me an opportunity to play, you know?
100%, bro. Yeah.
And so like regardless of what happens after this season, like I'm in so much debt to these guys for like kind of reviving my career, but two, like my confidence as a footballer, because I felt like
you need, man.
Oh, for years, like I genuinely felt like, I'd have one good game. I'm like, no, I'm back, and then I wouldn't play it, and it's like, okay, well, there goes that, you know, or like
exactly.
Yeah.
So like
crazy,
they took me out of like not a bad situation for me. Like I love the club, like I love Toronto club, like I love the club.
Yeah.
Like I'm genuinely devastated to see what's happening to it because I love it so much.
Yeah.
I just there's people there who I just don't see eye to eye with at all, and I don't think are the best for the club, and that's just me.
That's what it is, bro.
It's football, though, you know.
Yeah, fair. I remember I said it to Keith like before we recorded. I was wondering like if you pushed the loan move or like how it worked and like the side of it.
You knew it had to be, bro. We all listen. You don't have to say it. We all can see what's going on there, and like we see you as a player. We have friends that just are normal fans watching. Always say, "Yo, how is this kid not playing? How is this kid not playing?" I'm like, I know he's sick, like, but we know what it is, bro. You know what it is, but. How was Columbus, bro? Did you know anybody before you went there? Any players? How was the city?
Why are you laughing? I'm playing.
I know you can't say nothing, but bro, you used to go to Columbus, bro. Oh my god.
Joakim Noah, man. That's why I laugh.
Yeah, Joakim Noah travel still. But how is it? I know you guys got that amazing new stadium. Like, how's it been?
So I knew Josh Williams.
Right,
because Josh playing here now, and that guy's a guy. You know, he's a guy. He loves Toronto. Like he's a good player, and like he just loves winning. So for me to like know that guy, okay, blessed. Like,
kind of made it a little bit easier the transition,
And then knowing who some people were, like Darlington, Nagby, Jonathan Mensah,
baller.
like Giassi, Zelarayan, like knowing these guys, I was like, yo, I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
This is gonna be if I play, this is gonna be lit. And obviously I played a lot, so it's like amazing. But yeah, man, it ain't Toronto, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that it's not Toronto.
But that might be good though.
No, honestly, man, like I had zero expectations coming to Columbus in terms of what the city was, the living situations, all that.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, like I live a great life. Like in terms of like the brand new training ground.
Yeah, I heard you guys got that too. Yeah.
Bro, incredible, bro. Like the owners just like completely blessed us. The stadium's like mad.
Looks stupid. Yeah.
Mad, bro. Crazy. Mad. And then like the area I'm in is like. It's beautiful, man. Like it's it's similar in terms like in it's similar to like Liberty Village. Like it has like a lot of the exposed brick. Like like my place is very, very nice, and there's a coffee shop nearby I walk to every day. Like beautiful parks, man. Like it's like I said, like I didn't expect much if I'm honest, but I can't. It like totally took me by surprise.
Yeah, that's good.
It's perfect for me, bro. And the one thing I love, everything's close, man. Like to get to training, 8 minutes. To get to the stadium, like 4 minutes. Like it's like
okay, so it's all like quick.
Oh, if you need to go anywhere, man, like they're Young Street or like they're King Street.
Yeah,
it's in an area called Short North, and like driving down King Street on Saturday is like, yo,
yeah.
Like you gotta walk. If you go somewhere to EFS, you gotta walk. Bro. Like you can't take no Uber, man. That's just the facts, bro. Facts. Bro, here, like it's busy, but like in terms of like you can still drive, like it's nice.
That's good, man.
But also, you got a whip out there?
I got a rental.
Yeah, true.
I got a rental through the club, so they've been awesome. Yeah. But then the one thing I didn't know, which I actually is like again I was caught by surprise, was I didn't know how big of a university town, but like OSU's downtown.
Right there. I remember we drove through it when we were there before, bro. Crazy.
So a couple times now I've walked the campus and like it's mad. Like it's huge, bro. And
so different.
It's just a different lifestyle these guys live. But like I would love to go to an American football game at the stadium, like the college.
Yeah. College, yeah.
But like I feel like every time we play like Columbus, they play too.
They're playing,
yeah. They always play Saturdays, don't they?
Bro, like exactly. Like yesterday they played, but they touched like 100K people, man. It's mad.
Yeah, crazy, bro. Like college football is crazy over there. And in Ohio, it's a big college state. College football state, bro. Has your family been able to get out there because of COVID? They haven't been able to.
So my Dukes have came out once. They came for a week, and again they were caught by surprise. They love it.
Yeah.
My girls came twice now. So she came close to when I first initially moved.
Yeah.
She came for about 3.5 weeks, and then as soon as like work started to pick back up, that's when it made it a lot more possible for like my parents to come.
And stuff. Yeah.
And then she came at the end of September. She got to watch 2 games in the new stadium.
Nice.
So she came again for about 8 days, and then by then the one thing it's low-key, it's been pretty good, is we've had 2 national team camps in Toronto.
Yeah, true. So
I go back, see them for a few days.
People. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And then a few times, like I've flown back to the city just for like a day or something like that. Cause
it's quick, right?
Oh, it's like a 40-minute flight and it's cheap, like really cheap. Like if you plan it like a couple weeks ahead, but you can get like round trip like $300. Like,
oh, okay, so it's good.
I'm not stressing, so it's good.
Damn.
So you guys got what last game of the season next week?
Yeah, bro.
That's it. Goes by
quick,
man.
Bro, quick. 34 games. Bro.
34 games, just like that, man. It's crazy, bro. So what are your plans for the off season, man? Because I see you guys have a camp, national team camp in January. So that's like what, that would have been the beginning of preseason, no? Start of it, kind of.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. So I'm on a contract at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
So I can tell you what, I'm not going back to TFC, tell you that.
Yeah, but so you're just waiting to see what's going on.
Yeah, there's some situations, some good stuff happening.
That's good.
So just sort that stuff out, and then obviously there's a camp in January, 2 massive games, and so it's just gonna be kind of like getting everything sorted to be ready for that, you know.
Perfect.
How do you plan on how does I guess John sent anything to any like players on like how to stay fit and like match fit for those upcoming games in January?
So it's difficult, right? Like when you think about it, he has to look at January camp and kind of be like, okay, how many players on the team are in MLS teams?
Yeah.
Because essentially those are going to be the only guys who are not in season, right?
Yeah.
And so I honestly don't know what his plan is to get. Maybe he calls MLS guys and say, hey, come to Florida for 2 weeks before the camp start, and we're just gonna get you guys fit. We're gonna get you guys sharp, and it's gonna be like that. Or maybe he goes the route of, hey, listen, like MLS guys, like you're not gonna come because we can't afford the 2 weeks. I don't know the situation.
Yeah, true.
But like I said before, like I think, like I know Oso is really, really diligent, and Richie's really, really diligent in those weeks building up to get themselves ready, whether it be preseason with TFC, or I know for a fact it's going to be 100 times more emphasized now that it's getting ready for 2 World Cup qualifiers, you know, when we're in such a good spot, and hopefully we'll be in an even better spot in January.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So just to look forward, man, what do you like? Yeah, 2022 could be a crazy big year for you. Like, what are you looking forward to personally in your
man.
in your
like
career?
I think first and foremost, I'd love to get my whole club scenario wrapped up soon, and figuring out where I'm next, and kind of really, really stamping my name in the ground there. And I think, like, I know I will. So I just in the next few weeks to get that sorted. But I think most of all, which y'all know, is qualify and go to a World Cup, man. I think,
bro, that's mad, bro. Like
crazy, man. Like
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Bro,
The opportunity, the opportunity is there. That's the thing. Like, it's there.
So we just basically just gotta do it, man. Like I feel like there's always, like, I don't know how to explain, but you just gotta do it. Like there's no other option. You have to do it.
Yeah, have to do it, man.
So I think there's been games where we've dug in and we've shown that, like, hey, we're still the only, like, we're still a team that's undefeated in
exactly.
You know, we ain't lost. Like we can do this. Like we have it. So I think just really, like, putting it in our heads, like we got this. We're going to do it, and hopefully at that time I'm in great form and starting those games, and I can be a part of the team that goes to a World Cup, man. That'd be incredible.
Like a year from now.
Yeah, it's crazy year. It's crazy. Obviously, have you been able to have conversation with guys like Daniil, Fonzie, Jonathan David, Junior Hoylett, like them playing overseas and stuff? I'm sure that's a goal for you. I know you're really young. I'm sure that's a goal for you in the future. Being able to have some good conversations with those guys about life over there.
Yeah, man. Like I think, like, I've spoken to with Junior a lot more about it, and he's definitely been helping me a lot, if you know what I mean. And he's definitely been doing a lot of talking, which is good. So, like I said, like, they're all my guys and they're all my brethren. So, like, if I have a question or if there's something like, and I'm not even embarrassed to say, like, advice, like these are like Jonathan David and Alfonso are, like, they're big players, man. Like
big players, man.
Regardless, they're younger than me. Doesn't matter. Like, bro, you're excellent football. I learn from you, man. Like, but they're open to that. You know, it's not like they're ashamed to or like embarrassed to. Neither am I. Like, I just want to learn, and to have those guys and Daniil and Junior and Kyle.
Kyle, Kiba, like, that's dope. Yeah, it seems like a close knit group.
Well, it's very, very close, which is amazing, man.
That's dope, bro.
I can't lie, it's been awesome.
Yeah, bro.
You thinking of coming to England then, to the championship, joining them at Reading?
And I don't know, man. I don't know.
See Mike over in London, man.
I don't know.
Down for you.
Yeah, make a move to the London club. We'll go get coffees every day, bro.
But let's talk about coffee. Good segue, man. Let's talk about some off-field stuff you got going on. And let's hear what Ash came on and talked about it a little bit, but let's hear about Sonder.
Man. So it's me, Ash, and Rocky.
Yeah, man.
Ricky Wadey. Man's been holding it down.
Yeah, bro. I've got to see him there a couple of times, man. Doing his thing behind the counter.
Bro, man's been the glue. Glue. So I think it's just fun, man. Like, it's really, really fun and
cool project. Bro.
Honestly, I can't tell you how many conversations me and Ash had. Like, I honestly must have, like, before this all happened, I must have said to this guy like 50 times, like, yo, if you had a coffee shop, like, what would it look like? And this guy would be like, yo, shut up. But then we started like actually talking about it, and one day in last year during Christmas, I think, around January, whenever, or maybe December, November. Anyway, he just came to me on the phone, called me, and just said like, hey, there's something here. Like, what do you think about it? Like, what's what's your mindset? And I told him we spoke a lot, and that's kind of when more and more that conversation happened, and more it became concrete, man. And obviously, there's like, I think in football you overcome a lot of obstacles in terms of like mentally and trying to like figure out situations in football. But then I get an email being like, the croissants aren't delivered. I'm like, damn, like you gotta call the bakery, or like we had one like 3 weeks ago, and I'm serious. Well, we had one like 3 weeks ago, and they're like, our oven blew up. I'm like,
Shit.
yo, we gotta, and so I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with Rock, like, yo, like I ain't never dealt with these situations before.
Yeah.
So we're speaking to like the baker, and the baker's like, no, like I'm like, can't do anything. I'm like, all right, we gotta get more cookies then. So we get more cookie. It's like that, man. Like it's new things, which I love. It's cool. So
Bro, that's good though, man. No, we've been there. I've been there a few times, and like it's such a cool vibe, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more to come from that. So I'm excited, bro, to be in there. It's cool, cool spot, dope spot, real dope spot.
Fun, man. I can't lie.
Do you have anything else ongoing outside off the field for you right now?
Like I'm still enrolled in school, so I'm
Are you?
that, yeah. I'm taking that really slow, but like
Good for you though.
I think it's important, just
Yeah.
and to do something like the life. You guys know the life where it's like you get home from training and you honestly have the ability to do nothing.
Yeah. No.
For like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Bro, you can like even today, my off day, for example, like you can do nothing. Like if maybe you don't like I'll work out in the morning, do a little bit, just to keep blood flowing. But like you can do nothing all day. And it's like, wow, like you got to fill up your time. So somehow like productively,
Yeah. Exactly.
So I found like I'm at Ryerson. So I found being able to do I'm in the business program. So being able to do like a little bit of that and challenge myself a little bit, like in a different way.
Yeah, good.
I think it was kind of cool. And also having this coffee shop too, I think.
Yeah, at least that keeps you engaged with something off the field. No, that's good, bro. Good for you, bro.
How's that work for like course wise? Like how many courses are you taking at a time?
So I usually do like 2 or 3 a semester. I take it part-time, so it's really slow. But it's fast enough where it's still, I'm like, damn, like I still got an assignment due, but it's like slow enough where it's just like today, for example, I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm not stressing about it. Like there's no time where I'm really like, oh my God, which I like, because I was like, the last thing I want to do would ever like take my mind away from the main thing, which
of course,
if it ever got in the way, then I know what I wouldn't be that stressed. I'd be like, yo, but unlucky.
Clear the ball off the line at 9 o'clock, submit a paper by 11.
Oh.
That's good though, bro. That's good, bro. Staying locked in with the school.
I love that.
So, all right, before we finish, we usually finish with some quick hitters, man. So I'm just gonna throw some stuff at you. Just give it to us, man.
Yeah, we had to deep dive on this. Had to call in an expert. So
I guarantee with Ash, and I guarantee you some dumb stuff.
It actually wasn't.
No, it actually wasn't. No,
it's Richie then. It's Richie then.
No, bro.
No, don't worry. Don't worry about the source.
We'll tell you at the end.
But
so did you have a first job before anything soccer wise? What was your first job?
Yo, my first job.
Bro, I know your first job, bro. Did you have anything before as a kid?
Man. So when I was playing with the USL team, I worked 3 nights a week at Sport Check, 5 to 10.
Bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, 5 to 10 at Sport Check, man, selling shoes in grade 10. Grade 10, 11, man.
Okay.
Sport Check
too, bro.
Sport Check at Young and Egg, bro.
Young and Egg. Crazy. Bro, you've been reading what last book you read?
The Alchemist.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, I read that a couple of years ago.
Alchemist, okay. What are you watching TV wise? What are you binging recently?
I just finished a few, to be honest. I just finished the new season.
Oh, that shit was crazy. You watched that yet, Mike?
Yeah. Okay. This is the thing about it. I read the books. Did you read the books?
No, but do you know what's crazy? Yo, I was watching it with my girl, and the subtitle, and not the subtitles, but at the start where they're saying who's in the show, whatever the names.
Yeah.
And
Credits,
it said, I didn't know it was based on a book.
Man, the book, like, so I read the first one, incredible. And then the series came out. And then I read the second book. And then the series came out. And the second series was so different from the book. I was like, this is trash. Like, the show was awful. She had to switch it up like completely. Because I've seen the first episode of the third.
Yeah.
Where they killed off my girl, like, first episode. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can watch any more of this. That new neighbor. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? I might just wait for the book and then catch it. But I heard it's just wild.
Bro, it's better than second season, I think.
Yeah. It's
good,
crazy.
man. All right. Favorite restaurant in the city?
Yeah. Nodo. It's like the one I go to is Italian place in Leslieville, but they have one in the Junction and then they have one in Hillcrest.
Okay.
Do you have a guilty pleasure food?
Not much, to be honest. Like I love Italian food. Like I love Italian food. Like anytime you get like pasta or a pizza.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, I just came back from a week in Italy. It's all I did, lunch and dinner. It was incredible.
Must be nice, man. Eh? Like I'm Columbus food, man. I've had roasted Sabaro. I had rotisserie chicken like 8 times this week, man.
I was gonna say, do you cook?
I cook honestly, Keith, bro. I cook every single night because every night, man. Because if I order, bro, the time you order, eat, and throw out the garbage is 30 minutes, and by the time you go get the food, prep the meal, eat the food, clean, it's like 3 hours. So that takes out 3 hours of my day where I'm doing something.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Bro, do you not meal prep at all?
No, only because I literally want to, like, tonight, for example, I want to spend 3 hours doing something. Because if I don't, it's essentially me put it in the oven, sit, do nothing for like 30 minutes, eat, clean, done. And I'm like, no, I need to be doing something. So,
bro, do you not find it hard cooking for like just one though?
No, because like what I'll do is like no, like I don't know, man. Like I'll
leftovers.
Just, no, yeah.
Bro, I struggle.
Like,
I struggle with that. I usually always have like at least 2 extra or 1 extra.
The only reason I don't though is because the grocery store is literally like right across, like literally right across the street from me.
Okay.
So I just get like what you need, like for that meal. So I'll get like 1 stalk of broccoli. I'll get like 1 breast of chicken, and I'll get like 1 pepper, and I'll be like, I know that's all I want.
That's all you good. Yeah. Okay.
You know, so I'm cool.
Fair enough.
All right. Next we got your welcome to the league moment. Like a moment you remember, like early couple games you played in.
Oh, I gave away a pen.
I was gonna say it's probably that.
I gave away a pen. First game, bro. I literally was like, nah.
Keith just had to bring that back up.
Had to bring it back up, bro. All right. Favorite road city in the league?
I don't do roads. But
no, the city to.
I'm playing.
No,
look at
I know.
you.
I saw that look, bro.
My favorite road city in the league. I don't know, like LA, New York. Probably those 2. Chicago.
Chicago's nice. I've been to Chicago.
Amazing.
Chicago here is underrated.
The fuck's that?
All right, favorite player and club growing up.
I think Paul Scholes in Man United.
Ooh, Scholesy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think about him sucking on those toes, man?
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. No, but he's like
all these guys are having hot takes lately. I don't know how I feel about them. You know, about like modern day football.
Scholes and that.
It's a bit wild, eh?
All these guys like
Gary Neville.
Bro, hot takes, man, about football. Talking like crazy. Sometimes I'm like, man, like I know you guys were the guys, but
I know.
Come on, man.
But you hear they're all like that, bro. You hear that 2 of the NBA guys are all like that too, bro.
No, that's facts.
They're all like that.
Old heads.
I also think it's like so many guys are trying to take those positions from them that they kind of have to say like that controversial clickbait stuff.
Nah, you're right.
That gets them like to stay there because then it's like views and hits and like.
For sure.
I think after when Man U got killed last week, I was on like Sky Sports YouTube channel, and like the one with the most views was like them
Roy Keane.
reacting after the game, freaking out about it.
Bro, Roy Keane and these guys just like losing it.
Yeah, it's nonstop. But yeah, that's what keeps them there, though.
Yeah,
So I
you're
guess the
right.
views, and then it's just our whole generation of people. I think just
Yeah,
flip
you're right,
flops.
you're right.
So, okay, last one, bro. We asked this to all our professional guests on here. We need you to build starting 11 of players you've played with. Your favorite teammates you played with. From keeper to striker.
Pick your formation first.
Pick your formation.
I'll do a 4-2-3-1. Sorry.
Okay, 4-2-3-1.
In goal. I didn't play with a lot of goalies.
Who's the goalie in Columbus?
Eloy. That's my brethren. That's my boy. That's my boy. But Bones is like my brethren, so I gotta say Bones. So I go Bonesy in net. Cinco Drinko, left back. The two in the back line. I say Jonathan Mensah, the one that's here with me now.
Yeah, he's good.
Bro, he's probably
He's solid.
And then I say Drew Moore.
Yeah.
Is the other one. Right back. The demon man himself, Richie Laria.
Richie.
In the middle with me, I think me and Darlington, bro. This guy.
Oh, he's good, man. Eh? Like, how is he to play with? That guy's good.
This guy's incredible, bro. This guy.
Bro, I still remember.
Incredible, man.
He's a baller, man.
Baller, bro.
That guy's a baller.
Also as a 10. Oh, I'm beside Darlington, but also as a 10. On the left, Alfonso. On the right, Tajon.
Yeah, bro.
Problem, bro.
Bro, that kid is like.
Guy's a problem, bro.
Bro, crazy.
And then, as very, very up top, I think Seba. Problem too, man.
That's a squad. That's a squad, bro. That's a squad. Yeah, man. Tajon, bro.
Well, this guy, he literally went like that.
Bro, yeah, because he came out of nowhere, bro. I never heard of him before, even growing up. Like, you hear about these youngsters. Like, I heard of you. I heard of who's this? Also, the Jaquil.
Oh, yeah, just a young boy.
The young boy. Like, there's some young boys I hear about, but like, no, I never heard of Tajon, bro. Out of sudden, just boom.
Bro, he deserves it, man. This guy is
sick. That kid's
a baller. Sick. He's a baller, so he's my brethren, man. So I'm so happy for this guy. So happy.
He's sick, bro. I'm excited to see him make his move too at the end of the year. But yeah, he's sick. Well, yeah, bro, that's about it, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate you taking some time, man. It's sick.
Yeah, thank you. It's sick.
And I'm excited for you and pumped to see where this football takes you, bro. I know you got it all. So just keep grinding. Keep doing your thing, and we're excited, bro. Let's go. World Cup 2020.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
2022, Chief.
2022, sorry.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
You know what I meant. But that's another episode down. Another episode down. Just Outside podcast. Thank you, Liam. Mike, we signing off, man. Deuces.